The love story of William and Kate did not begin in palaces or ballrooms, but in the quiet lecture halls of the University of St Andrews in Scotland. William was the young heir, under pressure and constant attention, while Kate was a middle-class student, elegant but ordinary in the world's eyes. At first, they were simply friends, sharing classes, group dinners, and study sessions. Slowly, friendship turned into something more. Kate's calmness and natural warmth balanced William's restless spirit. For the first time, William felt he could breathe, away from cameras and royal obligations. It was in those quiet years, far from Buckingham Palace, that a love story began to bloom, built not on crowns or titles, but on the foundation of trust, laughter, and companionship. When the press caught wind of William's relationship with Kate, everything changed. A young woman who once walked unnoticed through the streets of Berkshire was suddenly hounded by paparazzi. Every outfit, every glance, every trip to the grocery store became a headline. For William, this was painful déjà vu. He had seen his mother Diana chased by photographers, and he feared Kate would suffer the same fate. He tried to shield her, but the press frenzy had already begun. Kate endured it with quiet grace, showing patience where many would have broken. This was her first test as William's partner, and though she never asked for it, she passed with remarkable strength, proving she could survive in the unforgiving glare of royal life. In 2007, William and Kate's relationship hit its first major test. Under pressure from his royal responsibilities and uncertainty about commitment, William decided to end things. The world immediately pounced on Kate, portraying her as heartbroken and humiliated. But Kate surprised everyone. Instead of retreating, she carried on, working, socializing, and appearing radiant at events. This quiet resilience made William realize just how much he needed her. Months later, the couple reconciled, stronger than before. Their breakup, instead of weakening their bond, revealed its resilience. It was proof that their love was not built on fantasy, but on a foundation that could withstand real-world storms. By 2010, William knew Kate was the one. During a private trip to Kenya, he carried with him a ring that held immeasurable meaning, Diana's sapphire engagement ring. When he proposed, it wasn't just a romantic gesture, it was a bridge between past and future. For William, offering Diana's ring was a way of bringing his late mother into the moment, ensuring her presence in his new life chapter. For Kate, the proposal meant accepting not only William but also the destiny of becoming queen one day. In that quiet Kenyan landscape, far from the roar of the media, their promise to each other became eternal: love, loyalty, and shared destiny. On April 29, 2011, millions around the globe tuned in to watch William and Kate marry at Westminster Abbey. Kate's Alexander McQueen gown, William's red Irish Guards uniform, the grandeur of the Abbey, all painted the image of a fairy tale wedding. Yet beneath the spectacle was something deeply personal. William, looking at Kate walking down the aisle, saw not a duchess but the woman who had stood by him through storms. Kate, taking his hand at the altar, embraced not only William but also the weight of the monarchy. For a moment, duty bowed to love, and the world celebrated not just a union of royals but the triumph of two people choosing each other. Marriage in the royal family is never simply personal. William and Kate quickly learned that theirs would be lived in the spotlight. The pressure to produce heirs, the endless comparisons to Diana, the analysis of Kate's every move, it was relentless. Yet instead of breaking, they adapted. William leaned on Kate's patience, and Kate relied on William's protectiveness. They faced storms together, from gossip about their marriage to global crises where they had to act as the face of stability. Over time, their marriage grew stronger not because it was perfect, but because it endured imperfections with quiet resilience. The birth of Prince George in 2013 changed everything. Suddenly, William and Kate were not just husband and wife, but parents under the eyes of the world. Sleepless nights, hospital appearances, and the constant flash of cameras followed. When Charlotte was born in 2015 and Louis in 2018, their responsibilities multiplied. Yet these challenges only deepened their bond. William often admired Kate's patience as a mother, while Kate praised William's devotion as a father. Together, they became a true team, raising their children with love while balancing the impossible expectations of monarchy. While William is often the voice, Kate is the quiet power of their marriage. She rarely speaks out, yet her silence is strategic and powerful. Her poise at events, her grace under pressure, and her ability to connect with the public without words make her one of the monarchy's greatest assets. Insiders say William leans on her more than he admits, finding strength in her calmness. Kate's power lies not in grand gestures, but in subtle strength, anchoring William when duty and drama threaten to overwhelm him. Like any high-profile couple, William and Kate have faced rumors, whispers of tension, speculation about infidelity, and the constant comparison to Meghan and Harry. Yet their response has always been the same: silence and unity. They rarely speak to deny or confirm stories, choosing instead to let time erase them. Hand-holding, shared smiles, and calm appearances become their silent answers. In a world that thrives on drama, William and Kate's quiet defiance is the greatest strategy. Their marriage is not free from storms, but together, they have learned to weather them with dignity. At the heart of it all, William and Kate's story is one of partnership. For William, Kate is not only his wife but his anchor, the one who steadies him when the weight of the crown feels unbearable. For Kate, William is not just a prince but the man she chose to share her life with, through joy and trial alike. History may remember them as the Prince and Princess of Wales, or as King and Queen one day. But their children will remember them as parents, and their story will remain, above all else, a tale of love. In the end, their marriage is their crown, the symbol not of power, but of devotion.